everybody, it's Laura, and today we're going to be doing some paint pouring with DecoArt's awesome paint pouring medium and some of my favorite Valentine's colors of the Americana paint. So this is what we're going to be making. This is just a little 4" by 5" board with a staple gunned on twine handle and a ribbon bow. So to make this project, you're going to need paint, pouring medium, definitely gloves. You're going to find out why these are so important. A tin container or something to pour your paint in as you're pouring, your ribbon, and some sort of a tool for mixing your paint together with the pouring medium. So let's get started making this amazing little project. All right, so we have a plain board here. I went ahead and put a piece of twine on the back with just a staple gun. Went ahead and got that step done before I started. And we are going to do a beautiful paint pour with DecoArt's Americana paints and this awesome pouring medium. I thought this was going to be like a really hard skill to learn, but actually it's not hard and it's really fun and kids love it too. So this is a great party craft or a great thing that you can make for home decor. It's just, the possibilities are endless with paint pouring. I'm going to move out of the way this tin. This tin is so important for this craft, but I'm going to move it right now right over here. I'm going to move it out of the way and I'm going to show you the 5 colors of paint that I'm using. So these are all the basic DecoArt Americana. This one is True Red. This one is Snow White. This one is Bubblegum Pink. This one is Royal Fuchsia. And then last but not least, we have Carousel Pink. So I have 3 pinks, a red, and a white to make this paint pour project. To do it, we are going to mix equal parts of the paint with the pouring medium. It's like it does this magical thing. This is like non-yellowing, it's water-based, it's super easy to clean up if it spills. I love the pouring medium from DecoArt. So we're gonna need 5 different cups, 1 for each color. So I'm just gonna open up, or pull out these 5 cups, and I'm gonna put some paint in each one, 1 color per cup. So really you wanna do equal parts to the paint and the pouring medium. I'm gonna estimate, or guesstimate kind of how much it is. I don't need a lot for this project because my surface for the wood is not huge. So I'm just kind of covering the bottom of the cup with the paint. So there is my True Red. Here's my Snow White. And then I'm going to do Bubblegum Pink and Carousel Pink. This one's actually probably, I'm going to open it up and pour it. It's just easier. I tend to open it up and pour them more than I do use the squirt tops. I think it's because I just use so much paint. So I covered the bottom there with my Bubblegum Pink. And now I'm going to do the Royal Fuchsia right there and cover the bottom of the cup there with a good layer of Royal Fuchsia. And last but not least, Carousel Pink. And then I'm going to go on top of each of these with a little thin layer of the pouring medium to get about the same amount, hopefully as close as possible, to however much paint is in each cup. So we're going to start here with the Snow White. We got our red and our pinks, all 3 pinks, and 1 more pink. There we go. Now the next step is going to be to mix these together. So I'm just going to, you could use 5 different mixing tools if you didn't want them to mix, but they're going to mix anyway in the project. So I'm just going to start with my white. I'm using the opposite end of a skewer. You can use craft sticks or whatever you have handy. There's my white. Now I'm going to mix my 3 pinks. And you just want to mix it till you don't see any more white. And then mix this pink. This pink is so pretty. I love this color. And I'm going to mix this pink. This is the much darker Royal Pink. And mix it till I don't see any white in there anymore. And then last but not least, I'm going to do the red. So I'm going to mix that until we don't see any white or as little white as possible in the red. And then I'm going to take my skewer out. It's got paint on it, so I'm just going to put it in my pan over here, and I'm going to back these up and get them out of the way because I want you to really be able to see how I do the pour. So the most important thing I think about paint pouring is the gloves. The first time I did it, I was like, oh, I don't need gloves. I get paint on myself all the time. Wrong answer. You totally need gloves. So I'm going to put the gloves on, even though they're like so awkward. Glove 1 and glove 2. And then we're going to pour the paint onto the little board sign right here. right here. So I'm going to hold it over my tin container, and you can just get these at the grocery store, like in all different sizes. And the great news is you can just reuse them over and over again. And I'm going to start at the top here, and I'm going to pour some pink paint. And then I'm going to do white. And you could do these in any order. And then I'm going to do the lighter pink. And now's when it's getting ready to be important that I have those gloves on, because it's going to get on my thumb and it would be all over me. And see where it dripped right there? That's like super fun when that happens. Now I'm going to switch out hands and get my red paint and go over here and have that drip all the way down. So now's the fun part. I'm going to swirl the wood around until all of my surface is covered. You can't really see because I'm tipping it upside down. I'm going to go this way too. Let me see, turn it this way so you can see it. And as it dries, it's going to marbleize. It is kind of fun if you want to have like some drips and stuff in there. You could use your skewer and you can get some paint and get some drips of different colors just to add personality or style to your paint pouring. And the more you do this, the more you'll get used to like different ways it'll end up looking. But I'm just going to swirl it around again. I'm going to try to cover these sides with paint. Not necessary, but I want my sides to be painted, so I'm just going to do that with my finger and my gloves. I'm going to get it across the top up here. And now for the drying part of this project. You could go both ways too. Like you could pour it from the top down this way if you wanted to get like more design in it. I'm trying to think of the right word, but I think that's a good word for it, more design in it. But this is going to work for me. So I am going to let it drip off some more of the paint. And then I'm going to take a plain colored cup right here, or just an empty cup. I could have used one of the other ones too. And I'm just going to set it here to dry. It's going to need to dry for like 24 hours to completely marbleize and do all the things that it does while it's drying to look like the one that I showed you in the beginning of this video. But it's going to be beautiful and super fun. These colors are Valentine's Day colors, but DecoArt makes Americana paint in like so many amazing different colors. So you could do it in the colors of your favorite football team, baseball team, college, school sports, whatever. They also, if you cannot figure out your own colors, make these paint pouring packs where they've already decided colors that will go great together for you. So this is a really fun pack right here. The Coastal, which is great for me when I'm in North Carolina because these are coastal colors, so that'd be fun to do. But I'm doing it today with a Valentine's Day theme. So anyway, that's how simple it is to paint pour. With this extra paint that you have in your cups, you could actually pour on another one and do a second one, or you could pour it over a 3D object and do like a little animal or a unicorn or whatever. There's tons of different ways and things you can do with paint pouring. But this one just needs time to dry. So that's what we're going to give it now, is drying time. Okay, so while that one that we just made is drying, we're going to take a look at the one that is dry and complete. And I want to just give you a few paint pouring tips. So the first thing I'm going to say is you want to use at least 3 colors of paint. 4 is awesome, 5 is even better. The more colors you use, the more unique of a pattern you're going to get in your masterpiece. The second tip, gloves. Gloves are a must. My third tip is that you want to be easy on yourself because you're learning. And so every time you do it, you're going to get a little bit better and it's going to look a little bit more like what you want it to look like, hopefully. But always be easy on yourself when you're crafting. And if you make a mistake, just learn from it and keep on going. That's what I do. So those are my tips, not just for paint pouring, but for crafting in general. I'm excited to see what this one looks like. I'll definitely post a picture of it. If you have any comments about this, please put them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Ring the bell so you get notifications when I post other things and all those YouTube things. So thanks so much for joining me for this really fun paint pouring craft, and I look forward to seeing you next time.